Welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. Just making sure the camera is not jiggling here. Hope you guys are all doing well, and we haven't started August yet. I'm squeaking in here at the July finish line, so thanks for your patience while I get your readings out. I know a lot of tarot readers already have their August readings forecast out, but it's been a little bit slow for me over the month of July, and just in terms of my own, I have stuff going on too. So anyway, let's see what's going on for Aries. This is your bi-weekly love reading from August 1st through the 15th, 2018. Now this reading is for all Aries who may be watching, whether you are an Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising, Aries on the House Cusp, or you have your Venus or Mars in Aries. Spirit, what are the bi-weekly love messages and energies that you have for the sign of Aries? What do they need to know regarding their love lives? From August 1st through the 15th, 2018. Two more for Aries, please. I'm hearing magic. Are you guys practicing magic? Because I'm hearing magic. Something is like magic. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Someone's saying it's like magic, but, which can be a good thing, I guess. If something's like magic, it means it's just happened. It's easy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords in reverse, coming out of conflict. Now, this can say that there was a fight here, and no one is coming forward to apologize. One of you is not. One of you realizes that they are wrong in this situation, but hesitates to be the first to apologize. So there's still a disagreement here. It's a lingering disagreement. Swords are mental, swords are words, verbal. This could have been a verbal altercation, a verbal communication, a misunderstanding, in which there was no winner. There was no winner. Both of you feel like you walked away with a loss here. And yet no one is talking about it, and yet no one is speaking. Could be dealing with a air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a fire sign. I'm seeing that there's issues with communication. Okay, that is the underlying theme or challenge of the reading, and it's stemming from the fact that no one wants to be the better person here. Whether that's you or the other person or someone else. Queen of Swords coming up in reverse. Your challenge is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands upright. I'm sorry, Knight of Wands upright. Now, interestingly enough, Cancer had the King of Swords reversed in the same position. But again, it's a little bit of a different energy with the Queen of Swords. We'll get into the difference there. But you have the Knight of Wands in your challenge position. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What has put you here? We have the Queen of Coins. So already we're dealing with at least 3 different people here, or different personalities are at play. Thoughts and feelings are the Three of Wands. Okay. I'm definitely getting that there's 3 people involved. I am. And you may be in some kind of a love triangle here. We have the Nine of Coins in your past, and we've got the Nine of Swords reversed in your future. Okay, so this will be closer towards the middle of August. So let's see what's going on here. Aries, you're having none of it. You're having none of it. With the Queen of Swords in reversed here, I'm going to be pretty blunt and frank with you, since I think you're being pretty blunt and frank with me with regards to the cards that I'm seeing. The Queen of Swords in reverse can be a bit cruel. She can also be someone who is on the attack verbally. This, for example, is the bitch of the tarot. She's a bitch. He's a bitch. This and when I say that in like, obviously you have your reasons, but the Queen of Swords in reverse is someone who is going to let you know what's on her mind, and it's not going to be pretty. So this is kind of like, you could be cutting someone out of your life. You may be breaking up with someone. You could also be just telling someone what's on your mind, okay? And just being like, here are the facts, and you deliver the facts, and there could just be a little bit of a screw you at the end kind of thing. Your challenge is the Knight of Wands, so this is my Sagittarius card. It could also be another fire sign, Leo, or another Aries, but like I said, this is my Sag card. In the challenge position, what do we have here? Knight of Wands, very playful, very adventurous, also known as the player, someone who doesn't take life too seriously, takes it with a pinch of salt, you know, flamboyant. This person likes to show off, but I'm also getting someone here who really doesn't, yeah, your insults, it would roll off of them pretty easily, so they can take your heat, but they're coming up in a challenge position, so that tells me that this person, I don't feel like they're helping your situation. Maybe they're hindering you in some way. Maybe you're trying to get over them or get rid of them, or cut them out of your life. What has put you here? We have the Queen of Coins. Okay, this can be you or some aspect of your personality, or this can be another person, because I'm seeing an earth sign woman here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And normally the Queen of Coins is a wife or girlfriend. This can be someone who's a homemaker. I call her the Martha Stewart, even though Martha Stewart went to jail, so she doesn't necessarily have the best reputation. Queen of Coins does have a good reputation because she's very caring. Look at how big this coin is. This is someone that is, she's all about the dollar bill, y'all. She likes her money, but she also likes the finer things in life, and she cares a lot for those closest to her. So either you're dealing with a third party here, or this is an aspect of your personality where you've been really cultivating self-love, self-care. You understand your self-worth. You're very protective, very nurturing, and likely you've worked very hard for what you have. You could be someone that has a home business or someone that's very good in business. But the Queen of Coins is someone who's faithful, she's honorable, and she's also someone that is, you know, wants to take care of you. She's very nurturing, very protective, she's the Earth Mama. So, again, use your discernment here. This could be an aspect of your personality. It is at the foundation of the situation, so it's part of the reason why you're cutting this person out. Maybe you found out they have a girlfriend, or maybe you just realize that you need to start taking, you know, put you first. It's about me now. So, in the past, we have the Nine of Coins here, which tells me, Aries, you come off as someone who's very self-sufficient, freedom-loving, very eligible bachelor, bachelorette. This is also someone that enjoys his or her freedom, can take care of themselves, may come off as someone that doesn't, you know, need anyone. This also could represent someone that has all the finer things in life, but is still looking for love. So I'm seeing that in your past. This looks like a very promising situation for you financially. I think finances are definitely going well. I think that your physical security looks good. Now, there are no cups in this reading, so we mostly have court cards here, so you're dealing with different personalities over the next 2 weeks, and your physical security is quite important, as well as let's look at what you're trying to manifest here. This is your thoughts and feelings. So a little bit of a different interpretation for the Three of Wands in this deck. I don't know if you can see that. He's playing tug of war here. All right, so clearly you're trying to, I kind of get that you're feeling like pulling something towards you. And to me, it's like a tug of war situation, and you're trying to get you're trying to get what belongs to you, what's yours. So there's a lot of effort exerted here and pulling towards you that which you feel you deserve. So I don't see this as a card of waiting. I actually see you being quite proactive here. There's a lot of grunt work that goes into this. It's a feeling of, there might be a feeling of possessiveness. There might be some feelings also of trying to exert force over a situation here that you feel belongs to you. So there's quite a lot of, it's like pulling into you. You're pulling a lot into you, and you may be actually dealing with some resistance from other people, but at this point, you want to go as far as you can, and you want to manifest as much as you can. So there's a lot of growth happening for you. I think you're going to be, there's possibilities for travel here, long-term relationships, long-term investments, long-term planning. Definitely. So I also feel like if you're in a tug-of-war situation, you want to win. You want what's yours, and you're not going to give up. So going into the near future, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And this can talk about stress, paranoia, and anxiety. So do watch out for your stress levels. Something here is like, I'm seeing like paralyzed with fear or paralyzed with stress. What is it that you are worried about? What is it? It's kind of like your deepest fears, manifesting your deepest fears here. But I do feel like some situation here is coming to an end. I think this would be around the middle of August where you'll be feeling this. But I think that also, you know, there can be some things you need to release in terms of you know, mental. Do take care of your mental health, Aries. That's what I want to say. Because I think that, you know, that can be something that goes by the wayside. And actually, you know, this is about controlling. Don't let your negative thoughts kind of snowball. Because you might have a tendency to think the worst about yourself, or to think the worst about a situation. And normally it's really not that bad. It's like you are projecting a lot of dark thoughts into your world. So just be careful. Don't let your mind get unraveled, you know. So at the bottom of the deck, like I said, I have the Five of Swords reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, and the Star. Okay. If you are dealing with a soulmate here, this would be some kind of platonic relationship or someone that you love very much. I feel like there's a breakup going on here, or possibly a separation, but I don't feel like you're seeing eye to eye with this person. And I don't think that there's a lot of physical security with regards to this relationship. I think that there's a certain degree of hope for reconciliation for the future. I'm seeing also the sign of Aquarius. That might be of importance to you. But there's just not good communication between you. And I think that if there was a disagreement, both of you may be hesitating to kiss and make up or apologize. Or it seems like there's an air of defeat here. And whatever's on your mind here, definitely, you know, maybe go see a therapist, talk to someone about it. But don't let it paralyze you. Don't let your worst fears, you know, paralyze you. And of course, if you're dealing with a lot of stress due to work or pressure, if someone's putting pressure on you, yeah, tell them to F off. Tell them you need your space. And definitely do, you know, your mental health is very important this month, so do take care of it. I can't stress that enough, because I know what these cards mean, and I know how they play out. So please just take if you don't, I know you're probably not feeling it right now, but be careful how much stress you put on yourself, how much pressure you put on yourself. you know, I think Leo season, you know, just like it was for Leos during Aries season, I was a hot mess during Aries season. You guys can tend to take on, you know, the opposite characteristics as well. So definitely be gentle with yourselves. And let's see what's going on for Aries, or what's Aries guidance message over the next 2 weeks. What does Aries need to know? Please help guide them on their high spiritual path in love and in light. Aries, what does Aries need to know? Please help guide them. Aries, Aries. Aries love, what do they need to know? We have the 2, listen, which resonates with the High Priestess. So this is, again, let me just make sure we have enough time here. Yeah. So the important thing with this card is, are you doing a lot of talking but not listening? Okay, because Aries, you do have a tendency to do that. Be wary of one-sided situations and one-sided communication. You have a lot of mental chatter going on in your head. You have a lot of chatter around you. You may be in loud environments. This is detrimental to both your mental health and to your relationships, and I'll tell you why. You have to be willing to listen, both with your ears and your inner ear, both with your eyes and your third eye. You need to use your intuition, and I want you to really listen to people this month. Really listen to what they're saying. What are they really saying, even if they're not talking to you? Observe their body language. And this offers you great discernment in terms of who you should be hanging around and who you should not be hanging around. Now is the time to quiet down and really listen to your intuition. What is it trying to tell you? Before you entertain new relationships or get involved with people or start stressing, I want you to listen to what your body is saying. Okay? Also, I'm getting too much stomach acid, so watch out how much caffeine you're taking. Watch out how much, you know, you may be doing things like sort of unconsciously, but at the end of the day, it can affect you mentally. So really, they want you to listen. It's as simple as that. Do more listening than anything. If you find yourself talking more than listening, that's a sign that you're headed towards a disaster here. But what else am I getting? There's communications all around you. People are always communicating with you. They may not be opening their mouths, but they're always communicating with you. So there's some messages also Spirit is trying to deliver to you. So you need to be open to hearing that. And you can't hear what they're trying to tell you if you're constantly chatting, constantly talking, blah, 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 blah. Start listening. Do that more. And I think you're going to find that there's actually some really important information that you can pick up that they want to tell you. And if you have an important decision to make, even more so. So listen, Aries. Listen up. Okay? That is my reading for you, and I want to wish you a wonderful first 2 weeks of August. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon.